morning. Today is Friday, February 7th, and we do have a birthday today. Is Kathy. It's Sandy. I should know. My name is Sandy, but it's not my birthday. It's Sandy Riley's birthday. I gotta fix my collar. So Sandy gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And my birthday's on the 7th too. Excuse me, but my birthday's not till September. Sandy on the 7th. I always tell people to remember my birthday is 777. Or SSS rather. Sandy, September 7th. That's how people can remember my birthday. SSS. So all my friends, when they sign my birthday card, they put SSS. I'm going to do a little bit of grocery shopping today. I'm going to do some grocery shopping for Mary because she feels guilty eating my food. I got plenty of food, but she wants to get her own, so she's going to give me a list. I'm going to do that. I did help Jim shovel a little bit of the snow because, once again, we got some snow overnight. Not a lot. Maybe another inch, if that. And but the sidewalks are all snowy, so I didn't go for a walk, so I thought I'll shovel the snow again. So I got to get my exercise in some way. And then I do plan on walking around in the grocery store, going up and down every aisle, even though I don't need to go up and down every aisle. I'm just hoping that I don't spend extra money by going up and down every aisle. That's my thing. I don't have a mall close to me, otherwise I'd go to the mall and walk. I could probably go up to Lowe's and walk around at Lowe's, but I'll end up spending money because my birds need more food and I don't want to get food yet because I have enough for now, but I'm trying to stay within a budget. It's hard. It's hard to do. But what I wanted to talk about today is being kind to yourself. It's very hard sometimes to be kind to yourself, especially if you've gone off a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to stay on track. It really is. You get upset with yourself and you make some bad choices and then they lead to more bad choices. And then sometimes you just think, what's the point? This is blown. This diet is blown. This week is blown or whatever. But you can always get back on track. You really can. You just have to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Sometimes you just got to start all over again. I started this I actually joined Weight Watchers on December 31st, 2016. So I really started my plan on January 1st of 2017. And I've started over many times. I did really well the first 3 months of the plan. I lost a good majority of weight, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of lost a little bit of interest. I went back to my old way of eating, and I'm not doing that anymore. I want to get to my goal this year, and so I'm starting where I am. I started on January 1st, exactly where I was, and I'm using all the stuff, all the tools that I've learned about myself. I've learned my triggers. I've learned when I go crazy. I know when I'm going to go off the rails. I know what's going to set me off. That doesn't mean it stops me. A lot of times, even if after I'm going off the rails, I'm thinking, this was a trigger. Why did you do it? But it's human nature to keep doing things that you know aren't right for you. You know that you shouldn't do it. You know it's not good for you. But you continue on doing it. And we're all guilty of that. It doesn't necessarily have to be about food. It can be about spending too much money. It could be putting your 2 cents in to somebody's conversation that, they really don't want your 2 cents worth. And you just have to know that you have to just use what you know and do what you can. That's all you can do. And as long as you're trying, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. As long as you don't quit. You're not a failure until you quit. So as long as you keep getting up and dusting yourself off and starting again, you're not failing. You might be running into some stumbles along the way and kind of like tripping along the way down the road. But if you really stick with it and learn the things that you've learned about your journey, learn from them, learn from your mistakes. They always say that if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. And that's true in all walks of life. And sometimes that has to do with what you're eating. Learn what you've done in the past. Learn why you've turned to food. I know the triggers that set me off and set me to food. So I try to prepare myself for it. When I do my budget, I have the money to pay for my bills. But it's still ingrained in my mind from years ago when I didn't have the money to pay for my bills. how I would always turn to food afterwards. Now when I do my budget, because I have to do a budget because my money comes in at all different times of the month and I don't get a weekly paycheck, I make sure that I have a healthy snack waiting for me when I'm done because it's so ingrained in my brain. I've done it for so many years. And that's what I do. I do what I can. I just do what I can. And that's all anybody can ask of you. Okay, I'm going to go and get some groceries. I can do a grocery haul. Danny's coming over tonight. He's going to pick up Mary's husband, Don, so he can come visit. Don doesn't drive. So he's going to come visit with Mary a little bit. And just going to stay on track. I know you're going to worry about my eating habits today. It's Friday. When I'm talking about things that you do in the past, I've always ate lightly on a Friday my whole life, even when I was younger. Even when I lived at home with my parents, we ate very late on a Friday. So I've been doing this for 60-odd years, that Friday is just a day to reflect, do a little bit of penance. I am by no means starving myself. I am by no means doing it as a diet to try to lose weight. I'm just doing it to just honor God, I guess. I don't know. It's something I've always done. Even when I was overweight, Fridays, maybe that's why I didn't gain as much weight as I probably should have, is I've always eaten very lightly on Fridays. And I don't eat meat, and that's only because when I was growing up, you couldn't eat meat on Fridays. And even when the church changed it, I just thought, no, I don't need to not eat. I don't need to eat meat, because there's enough proteins and things that you can eat in place of it. And I will never eat the salmon patties that my mother made. They were awful. They were awful. She made them from canned salmon, and I just can't even begin to tell you how bad it is. And so that's why I have a hard time even trying salmon, because I have that memory of those salmon patties, how bad they were. But, so I'm going to eat light. I'm warning you ahead of time. I'm going to be under my points, but it's not because I'm trying to lose weight. It's just my way of offering up a penance on Fridays, and that's what I do. So, okay, let's go to the store. I'll let you see what I got. Well, you probably already saw my grocery haul. What am I talking about? This is late at night. I'm going in the morning for my groceries. So I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. Okay, we're going to eat breakfast now because look how late it is. I've been so busy all morning. It's the first chance I've got to eat my breakfast. So today is February 7th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, "Allow yourself to be proud of yourself and all the progress you've made, especially the progress that no one else has seen." It's a 4-point breakfast cereal for my egg, berries, grapefruit, banana. I had an apple earlier before I went to do my grocery shopping. Some tea and water. 3 points for a half a Linder's bagel and 1 point for a Laughing Cow cheese. It's 4 points. I still have 19 points left. I used the Linder's plain bagel and the Laughing Cow cheese. So let's go eat because I'm very hungry. Okay, for dinner I'm going to have my usual tuna fish sandwich. I'm going to have an extreme wellness wrap. I'm going to make my mixture of my lemonade with some Miracle Whip, tuna, some sour cream, a sugar-free pudding, and there's my dinner. So it's 1 point for my extreme wellness wrap, 1 point for my tablespoon of Miracle Whip, 2 points for my 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 1 point for my lemonade, 2 points for my pudding, and 0 for my celery, tuna, cucumber, and water, and 6 points for my cup of rice, 13 points. And look who we have here.
Hi.
Sebastian. And he brought his electronics.
Phone and switch.
There you go. And then they're having
You gonna sit
pizza.
down and have your pizza with Papa?
And Jim's having a burger and fries and some cottage cheese and pineapple.
Okay.
And Oliver and Danny are in the other room.
Okay, put your.
They are the rest of the Erico men.
I'm not Care Coke.
Well, not there, Sebastian. Well, until tomorrow, where I'm hoping to have at least a 1 pound loss. I'd like to have 2 pounds because I told you my goal for February was 8 pounds, but I will take a pound. I will take a pound. So we'll see how well I did. I think I did pretty good. I had a little bit more points than I thought I was going to have today, but I didn't really eat that much food. I just had higher point foods. The rice was delicious. It was kind of an odd combo with the tuna fish sandwich, but it worked out. But I have to tell you, the pizza that Danny brought looked really good. And the burger and fries that Jim had looked especially good. But I'm happy with what I had. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Talk to you then. Bye-bye. Oh, give this video a like, leave a comment. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and share it if somebody might like to see it.